This is gonna be your shoulder option. Now let me show you a crossbody option. Currently in my shoulder bag era, so I love this setup. I've always really enjoyed the movement that these bags naturally have. Who's ready for a Louis Vuitton Speedy comparison? As you guys know, I purchased the Louis Vuitton Soft Speedy 30 a little over a month ago, maybe going on 2 months at this point. And I've had so many of you request for me to do a comparison to my 30 as well as my 25 Bandelier. If you want to see a what's in my bag and kind of like a first impressions video on this particular bag, make sure to scroll through my channel to it because I do have videos on that as well. But today's video is going to be all about comparing this newbie to the OGs. Let's go ahead and start with comparing the 30 to the 30 because they are obviously the same exact type. Now, I know this is not gonna be the perfect apples to apples comparison because the OG Speedy 30 that I have is just the classic Speedy. It's not the Bandelier, whereas you do have a lot more versatility with this one because you have the 2 different strap options. We'll dive into that in just a minute, but I do want to point out a couple of things as far as canvas, as far as heaviness. I've had so many of you guys ask, and even just holding these 2 as is. Now, keep in mind, I do have an added luggage tag to this one, but this doesn't really add a lot of weight, but just something to be aware of. This one is definitely a lot heavier. Now, why is it heavier? It's heavier for a lot of reasons. We've talked about this in some of my other videos. It is fully leather lined. The OG is not. It also comes with added accessories with a strap, a luggage tag, a chain, as well as a tassel. So those added features are obviously gonna add to the weight of the Soft Speedy 30, whereas the OG Speedy 30 comes with no added accessories. Again, yes, I did add the luggage tag here, but you would have to add that on your own. It is not leather lined, so it is a much thinner canvas. However, let's go and talk about the differences as far as the canvas goes. Even though the canvas on the OG Speedy Classic is a thinner canvas, this one is actually a much softer canvas. So this is thicker, but the canvas itself is much softer and more pliable. I don't know if it's fully gonna come up on camera with just how soft and squishy it is. It is very much a different texture. Even though you do have some movement in a classic Speedy, the texture, the weight, like the overall thickness, even though this one is thinner, it's kind of hard to tell if you don't. This one's just a little more rigid. It's just a little more like dense, if that makes sense. So you've got a denser, even though it's thinner because this is leather lined, it's a denser canvas. So it's just a little bit more of a structured canvas. Even though both of them you have movement, you're just gonna have a lot more movement and a lot more softness in the Soft Speedy. Size-wise, they are the exact same, but of course, are we surprised at that at all? They are the exact same, so you just got a couple of differences here. Here is where I do think that the comparison is a little more fair because I've got the Bandelier version of the 25. Now keep in mind, because this is the 25 size, it obviously is naturally gonna be a little bit smaller. Carrying both of them here, the 30 is still heavier, but again, I'm really not surprised about that. It's a smaller bag, it's in the 25 size, and then of course you still have all the added accessories here. I did add a clochette, I believe is what this is called. It's been so long since I've talked about these accessories. And then of course this one has the added adjustable like triple strap here. You can remove this and make it a little bit more of a shoulder bag instead of a crossbody bag as you want. And you do have some versatility with this one as far as that goes as well, but most of you may not know. I'll show you guys in just a minute. But again, weight-wise, this one is still definitely heavier. If you want to go into the size comparison, I mean, of course the 25 is going to be smaller. I will say there was a big part of me that wished this one came in a 25. Now that I've had it, I really have enjoyed this size. My one complaint about the 25 Speedy has and always will be that the opening isn't as large. So if you've got like the toiletry 19 or a full-size wallet, or if you want to throw like a water bottle in there, it does make it a little tricky going in and out. Now once you get in, there's a lot of room in there, but the opening is on the smaller side, whereas you've got a lot more room as far as the opening goes with the 30. So I have 0 issues getting in and out of this one. Just like the classic Speedy 30, this is a thinner, more rigid, more dense canvas. It is unlined on the inside. Mine is the bean, so it's a red interior, but as far as all those features go, it's exactly the same. But let's go ahead and talk about the differences in the versatility as far as strap options go. Now, the classic Speedy 25 in the bandolier size has this adjustable kind of removable strap option. As you can see, I've got all 3 pieces in the strap here, making it the longest that it can be. You can adjust these pieces here to adjust for your particular height or just how long you like it to be on your body. What I love about this particular one, and my favorite way to wear the bandolier, is actually to remove this middle section. When you remove this middle section, you have a strap that is gonna be more under the shoulder instead of long and crossbody. And if you've been around for a minute, you know that I'm currently in my shoulder bag era. So I love this setup. I love it so much. It's just, to me, a little bit chicer. I'm gonna make this on the shortest side a little bit better. Yes, I absolutely love this. So again, you do have a lot of versatility with this one. You can of course hold it handheld. You can have the 2 pieces in and carry it on the shoulder, or all 3 pieces in and wear it long or crossbody. So one of the selling features for me with this particular bag, if you want to know kind of my pros and cons in this bag, definitely watch that other video. This was a selling point for me. I really fell in love with this shoulder length, kind of thicker strapped. I love exactly where it fell on my particular body. It's so comfortable. I absolutely love this. However, I know some of you are crossbody lovers and you want to have the same versatility with this bag as you do with, say, a classic bandolier bag, and you do. So obviously you're gonna have the top handle option. This is gonna be your shoulder option. Now let me show you a crossbody option. The bag comes with this bag charm that some people don't realize can actually be used to extend the strap that comes with the bag, allowing it to be crossbody. So you are gonna have that longer, lengthier crossbody option with this bag as well. So this can actually serve dual purpose as just an added accessory or as a strap extender. If you go back and forth from shoulder to crossbody a lot, you can actually leave the strap here on the side instead of swinging it to the front. It's really up to you. For me personally, I think this bag is entirely too large for my particular body frame to wear it crossbody, but it's great to have that option if I ever really needed a completely hands-free, something that I didn't have to worry about. Maybe I was, traveling or at a theme park or something like that. So I love the fact that you do have that option. It's just really great to have that added accessory that's actually functional as well. So I'm not gonna go through a what's in my bag on all 3 items, but I am gonna put all of my handbag essentials in each one so you can see what they look like filled. So I still love the fact that the classic Speedies, even though they're a denser, thinner but thicker, heavier weighted canvas, if that makes sense, you still get some movement with it. So this is the 25, of course, with all of my essentials inside. You can see it is filled, still plenty of extra room in there, but you do have a little bit of a sag, but not too much. It just has a really nice movement. Here are those same exact items in the OG classic Speedy 30. And of course, because it is a larger size bag, a kind of more surface area here, you are gonna have a little bit more of a sag to the bag, but I still don't think this looks bad. But I really do enjoy a little bit of a sag when it comes to my Speedies. I know a lot of you put base shapers and organizers in yours, and that is just not my preference. I've always really enjoyed the movement that these bags naturally have. And here is my newest soft Speedy 30. Again, as you can see, you've got a lot of movement here, but it definitely feels a little different. This one to me feels a little bit more casual, and I really didn't know you could get even more casual than just a classic Speedy, but it just feels a little more effortless. You can see the difference in the canvases. Hopefully it's coming up on camera, but there definitely is a difference as far as the softness goes. Just the way this feels, it just feels almost like buttery soft whenever you're holding it and it's kind of rubbing up against your body. I absolutely love this one. So which one is your favorite? Do you prefer the OG classic Speedies or the new soft version, and which size? Let me know down in the comments. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Amanda. I have a lot of fashion and luxury videos on my channel, so make sure to stick around and watch one of those, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.